stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
This guy has what it takes to make major impact here.
Yeah, you have to expect to make some noise here tonight.
Boom, what impact! Twisted bliss! He's going for it all. This adds a whole new dimension to this match, guys.
You're absolutely right, Cole.
Oh, clothesline! Ooh!
Oh, nasty impact. Moonsault!
He's not looking like himself here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Yeah, but the guy's in the ring right now. He's just as capable as any of winning this thing and going on to WrestleMania.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys.
And now number 6 about to be revealed. Look who's coming now, guys.
This could be a game changer, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over.
He's starting to stumble here. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
Hey, if he can't handle a little punishment here and there, maybe he has no business being in the Royal Rumble match.
You see more smoke? Can you believe it?
Torturous knee.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Oh, we have a new superstar entering the fray here. This should be interesting. Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
Could very well get dumped out here.
A compromising position to be in during a match like this, for sure. We're about to see number 8 right now.
He's taking some offense. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Look who we have here, guys.
And he looks super motivated.
Nailed it. And the slam.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action. The slam!
The incredible impact.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever.
There's the elimination.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and you can tell he's got evil intentions on his mind.
In a match like this, you have to, Michael.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Beautiful technique. To elaborate more on the 1988 Royal Rumble Bunkhouse Stampede controversy, it's worth noting that the competition held their event in New York. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's struggling a bit here. This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
Give him credit, guys. He's not giving up. And with so much on the line, that's exactly the attitude you have to have in a match like this.
Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
You know, guys, where a superstar enters really can make a difference. Of course, we've seen...
We're about to get another one. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, what impact.
He looks a bit off his game here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
The Royal Rumble match will absolutely test your resolve, guys, and that's exactly what we're seeing here with him.
This is exactly the opening his opponent was looking for. It wasn't easy to...
There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Hard to argue your point about the advantage of entering late, Michael, and I'm sure guys like John Cena, The Undertaker, and Triple H would all agree. Of course, those three all won Royal Rumble matches after entering at the number 30.
Whatever. The 1995 Shawn Michaels.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Things are about to get interesting now.
You can say that again.
A striking blow. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
It looks like a power set.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
He's got him here. He's got him on sidewalk slam. Almost drove him through the ring.
I think we're about to see a high...
Oh, and he can definitely make a difference here, guys.
Without a doubt.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Incoming.
Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up. This has got trouble written all over it, guys.
Yeah, this might very well lead to an elimination.
Oh, good night. And there's still so many superstars to go as we get set for number 15. Harsh impact. Slap. When this guy's on, look out.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. Of course, it's a long-standing tradition that the winner of the Royal Rumble goes on to main event WrestleMania. But newer fans might not realize that the rule did not go into effect until 19...
Big elimination right there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Clubbing blow to the back. That'll rock him. As Byron mentioned, 1993 marked the first time the Royal Rumble winner advanced to WrestleMania. And that year, it was Yokozuna who won the Rumble and challenged Bret Hart at WrestleMania 9.
Can you imagine if that rule was in effect prior to 1993? WrestleMania 5 would have been Randy Savage versus Big John Stunt.
He's starting to stagger a bit. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Hey, if he can't handle a little punishment here and there, maybe he has no business being in the Royal Rumble match.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match. Devastating elbow.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What a strike.
Nobody controls the...
That's what you call a bad landing.
Looks like he's starting to falter. It appears his opponent has his number right now.
When this guy's on, look out. Things are about to heat up here, guys.
I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure.
Belly to belly. Vicious.
He's stumbling, son, now.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Oh boy.
This might be it.
Oh my. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
We are moments away from the next entrant.
Impressive combination kicks.
A competitor has been eliminated.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Look out. Here he comes, guys.
And you know he can be a major difference maker here. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's making a statement here with this attack.
What a strike. Ooh, what an uppercut. Boom, what impact.
Beautiful technique.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's looking a little off balance. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised to see him get picked off here soon. He's just not looking very good right now.
Trouble up on the top rope.
Nailed it.
You don't want to be caught off your feet too long in a match like this.
Yeah, if you do, you might just find yourself eliminated.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turn.
Number 18.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh. Here he comes, fellas.
And he looks determined as ever. Ooh, what a jawbreaker.
After a decision by then WWE President Jack Tunney, the WWE Championship was declared vacant. Tunney ruled that the winner of the 1992 Royal Rumble would be crowned the undisputed WWE Champion. At the time, superstars... Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Competitor has been eliminated.
Here he comes, and he's got as good a chance as any to win this thing.
Maybe a better chance, if you ask me.
According to sports entertainment historians, the 1992 Royal Rumble will always be considered one of the greatest Rumble matches of all time because of the amazing collection of superstars who competed in that match. Listen to these names. Rowdy Roddy Piper, Randy Macho Man Savage, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Jake the Snake Roberts, Shawn Michaels, Sergeant Slaughter, and Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
A competitor
Oh boy,
has
he
been
is rolling.
eliminated.
Ooh, what impact.
A competitor has been eliminated.
One of my favorite things about the Royal Rumble really is the element of surprise. You just never know who's going to come out next.
No reverses it.
Oh, nasty impact.
Avoids trouble there. Oh, man, what a hit.
Competitor has been eliminated.
I'd have to agree with Corey's comments on the element of surprise. It seems each year I find myself shocked at some of the names we see competing in the Rumble.
That's kind of funny coming from you, Michael, considering many might say that your 2012 appearance in the Rumble match was the biggest surprise ever.
Byron, guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. Corey, what do you think of his chances here tonight?
I definitely have him on my short list of favorites. Beautiful technique. Bang! Harsh impact.
Face buster plants him. Boom, what impact. And Byron, you never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Especially in a Royal Rumble match, Michael.
Takes him down.
In a major way, too.
Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist. Oh!
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Ooh, what an uppercut.
He's on the defensive here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
The Royal Rumble match will absolutely test your resolve, guys, and that's exactly what we're seeing here with him.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
The 2016 Royal Rumble match had quite a unique stipulation. In fact, it became the largest WWE Championship defense in history. WWE Champion Roman Reigns was the #1 entrant in the Royal Rumble, and in order to retain the championship, Reigns had to outlast 29 other entrants. But if Roman was eliminated, he'd lose his WWE Championship.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
If Roman Reigns emerged victorious from the 2016 Royal Rumble match, he'd be the first superstar since Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1998. There's the elimination. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. He's got him in trouble up on the top rope.
Big time slam. Vicious. Oh, nasty impact.
This has got trouble written all over it, guys.
Yeah, this might very well lead to an elimination.
Wow, that was a close one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised if we saw an elimination there.
He is getting absolutely manhandled here. Can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take.
From my standpoint, it seems like he underestimated who he was stepping in the ring with here tonight.
And Byron, you never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Especially in a Royal Rumble match, Michael.
Oh, and escapes certain doom right there.
Yeah, that had elimination written all over it, Michael.
Right across the back of the neck. This could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
Wonder what the thought process is here, Byron.
I don't know. I thought the other look could have led to an elimination, too.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Big elbow.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
I'm shocked he's even still in there, guys. Given the punishment he's taken, I figured somebody would have eliminated him by now.
This is where we find out who the better man is. And at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Stay down, man.
He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like things are up. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world on the road to WrestleMania, we must go back to the success of the first Royal Rumble. The match started off with two future WWE Hall of Famers in Bret Hitman Hart and Tito Santana. And every 2 minutes thereafter saw an incredible list of superstars enter the match.
Corey, a few moments ago, you talked about the phenomenal lineup of superstars who participated in the inaugural Royal Rumble. Future WWE Hall of Famers included Jake the Snake Roberts, Harley Race, Don Morocco, Nikolai Volkov, Ultimate Warrior, and the Junkyard Dog. Each made an impact in the first ever Royal Rumble match.
And let's not forget, Michael, that the Mammoth One-Man Gang set the original record for eliminations in the Royal Rumble match with 6. But when it was all said and done, the man with the 2x4, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, disposed of the One-Man Gang and won the very first Royal Rumble match. Guys, I don't think we can watch a Royal Rumble match without mentioning the mastermind behind the epic event. Of course, that person is WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, a true legend.
Reflecting a bit more on Pat Patterson creating the Rumble, I can tell you that the concept wasn't initially welcomed with great fondness.
Imagine pitching a battle royal that starts with just 2 people. On paper, that's a tough sell, but when it comes to Patterson, you have to trust that he knows what he's doing.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look at this!
Nailed it.
Could very well get dumped out here.
A compromising position to be in during a match like this, for sure.
Perhaps thinking this position would be better for an elimination.
Well, who am I to argue, Michael?
Showing off some of his speed there.
Eliminated.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
Boy, this has just been...
Ooh, what impact.
Can he finish the job? This could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
This has got trouble written all over it, guys.
Yeah, this might very well lead to an elimination.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. When this guy's on,
A competitor
look out.
has been
And then there was
eliminated.
one. There's your Royal Rumble.